Okay, so I wanted to come on and do a review of the Beleaf vegan bacon and the Beleaf fried egg. So y'all, I had a whole sandwich, but only half the sandwich made this review, y'all, because y'all, when I tell you, when I tell you, y'all get into this. Okay, look. So this is we broke. Okay, this is two pieces, and then Cam cut it up on my sandwich. Y'all, y'all look at this. I'm gonna disassemble my little sandwich because I got the vegan cheese on here. So I got it was a piece of toast, two pieces of toast, and my vegan cheese, and then my fried egg. Yeah, look at the fried egg. Look at it, y'all. Y'all, look at my fried egg. Okay, so let me tell y'all how we cooked it. Okay, so for my egg, I mean for my bacon, I took my bacon and with a little Worcestershire, a little bit of um, liquid smoke, smoked paprika, and maple syrup, a little bit of brown sugar. Put that on both sides, put it in the oven for a few minutes. I think it comes already done. There's really no cooking instructions on the packet. And then I put it in the oven for about 400 for a few minutes just to let that seep in. I actually saw Cooking with Joya. She was doing uh, shrimp and grits, and so that's how she did the bacon for the shrimp and grits. So you leave it in there like 10 or 15 minutes. It's going to be real crispy. So if you like your bacon really crunchy and crispy, then I would suggest 10 or 15 minutes. If you don't and you like it kind of limp, then I would do less than. But if you're just trying to get the maple flavor in there, I would do less than. Definitely less than 10 minutes. So yeah, for the egg, with a little bit of oil or vegan butter, put it in your skillet, and put some black salt on there to give it an eggy flavor, and then whatever little seasonings that you want to put on top, and fry that thing in there, and there you have it, y'all, with your vegan cheese. Y'all, let me tell you something. Y'all, let me y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all, let me tell you. Y'all. Yeah, let me tell y'all why I only have half this sandwich to show y'all in this video. Yeah, y'all, look at that. Yeah, y'all, I can't right now. I'm trying with everything I am. Yeah, yeah, I haven't, I haven't 100% gone back vegan. I'm over here. I'm tipping. But this right here, honey, mm-hmm. This right here, honey, honey, this right here, baby. Let me say, honey, let me tell y'all something. This right here, y'all, it tastes better than turkey bacon. It tastes, y'all, it's good, y'all. Like, Like when it was in the oven, it had the whole kitchen smelling like bacon. Like I almost thought it was some extra stuff going on up in there. Like it's really what that is. Like this is everything. Yeah, I'm so excited about this situation right here. Like I couldn't wait for this to come in. Like I was almost like crackheadish waiting for this order to come in. Like I ain't lying. Yeah, y'all got to get this right here. So this is a win-win. Now I'm gonna try the shrimp and grits. I ain't never made no grits, y'all. I'm gonna try that recipe. And I'm gonna come back to y'all and see how that go. But this here, I can definitely feel great about this for my breakfast, and so I'm not mad about this at all. I feel great. Anything where because y'all know when I first went vegan, my issue was that bacon, them oxtails, and that seafood. So y'all already know what I was missing. Now I want y'all to know that in the past week, I have found some scallops that have, baby, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show y'all them. I showed Ruby, baby. Now it's a vegan company that I had some shrimp before, and I really didn't like. I really didn't like them because they was too thick, and they made me feel some kind of way. Now I when I ordered this bacon and stuff, I did order some shrimp, and I'm gonna play with them and see what I feel about their shrimp. But these scallops that I ordered, oh my God, these scallops right here was everything. I pan-seared them, and you'd have swore that I went up to Red Lobster and I got some scallops, and they were really good. So I'm gonna see how this shrimp goes. So thus far, I'm good. Now the three things that I was missing that really had me feeling some kind of way. Now I'm all right in this. So I got me some bacon that I feel all right about. I got me a fried egg that I'm for sure feeling good about. I got me a scallop, and if this shrimp is all right, then I'm I'm there, because everything else y'all know I can make. And then I might be tipped back on over. And so then come tomorrow is January 1, and that's when I need to start my exercise portion of my journey. Is everyone knows, or if you don't know, in August, I started a journey, a weight loss journey, and a successful one, I would say, because I've been on one probably all my life, but I had weight loss surgery back in 2006, and I lost weight. I was successful, and then I began to gain weight, and I couldn't understand why. And started gaining weight, and so I went to my doctor a few years afterwards, and I began to question why I was gaining weight, and because I knew something wasn't right. And so I started making lifestyle changes. I was a vegan for 3 years, and something just said to me, you just not going to tell me I'm going to be the only fat vegan, because I was making changes. I was exercising 5 days a week, and I was still not losing weight. I would lose 15 pounds. I would get to that plateau mark, and that was it. And so at that point I was like, okay, something's not right. And so I went to my doctor and realized that I had a health issue that required me to have another surgery. And so I did that. I had the surgery, and got me off that medication, and I thought, okay, that's it. We're good. And so I lost 40 pounds and made it to that 40-pound mark, and that was it. and couldn't lose any more weight, and then somehow made it to that 40 pounds, and I started gaining that 40 pounds back, and then I gained more weight. And so I go back to the doctor, and I was like, okay, yeah, no, that's not it, because I thought you said once we stopped that I was going to be great, and I'm still not great, and I'm still gaining weight. So yeah, it's something else. And so I continued to yo-yo, and in between that time, I also began to see, what this diabetes was doing to my dad, and it wasn't good. And so it earnestly made me, want to do something different. And so with every change that was happening with him, change was happening with me. For every surgery that he needed to have, I was, kind of there with him too. And so it was beginning to be a little scary. And so I just kind of thought I was at my wit's end, and I was thinking, okay, I don't know what to do. Everything that I'm trying is not working, and I don't know. And then he passed away, and I thought, okay, hey, this is not great. And I got to do something different, because I definitely don't want to follow in his footsteps, because I have diabetes. And at that point, I was about 4 surgeries in, and I was seemingly under control, but you just never know. You think you have it together, but then sometimes the disease can tell you something different, So at that point, I was like, you're not going to beat me. I'm determined to win. And so I continued to pursue the situation, and I said, okay, I'm going to make one last ditch effort, and I'm gonna try yet again. I'm gonna still try. And so just kind of out of just random, I was at a wedding, and I was sitting next to somebody and just talking and having a random conversation about this very thing, and the goals that I wanted and what I didn't want, and didn't know that I was talking to a doctor, and just sitting there talking about how I didn't want my diabetes to kill me, and how I wanted to live, and how I had an addiction to carbs, and I wanted to just get rid of that. That probably was the best thing that I could have ever done, to just sit there and just talk. And that conversation, I think, saved my life. And in that conversation, met this amazing doctor, and got me on the right track. And guys, since then, I can honestly say this will be the first time that I have been in a situation where I have been able to lose weight without a surgery, get past that my plateau mark, because it was about 30-40 pounds, and that was it. Get past that mark, and be successful, and feel accomplished. And it's really awesome, really, to be at that place, to be in a place in my sickness, or in this disease, to say that I'm beating you, I'm winning, and to be at a place to say that you will not have control anymore. And so that's an awesome place to be in. And so I feel good, and I want to be in a place to be able to help and empower other people that are in the same place, or that could possibly be in the same place. To lose my dad was very hard. To lose another friend from complications of their diabetes was very hard. To see my friends struggle with their health conditions, and to know that a lot of their health conditions are centered around their weight. And a lot of it has a lot to do with the choices that we make, because a lot of times we're prisoners of food, because in essence we have a food addiction. And a lot of times we won't look at it like that, but it is, we have a food addiction because we've grown up eating a certain kind of way all our lives, and it's embedded in us to finish our plate, or we eat this kind of way because mama and them grew up like that, and that's how we used to do it, and so that's how we're accustomed to eating. And so change is difficult, and so it's hard for us to do that. But I want to live, and so as much as I like food, as much as food is good to me, as much as everything tastes good to me, life feels good to me too. And I think it's more important to me to live. And it's more important to me that I would choose to make better decisions. I would make better choices. I realize I'm not always going to be perfect. I'm not always going to make the right decisions. I'm not always going to, always going to just eat healthy. And I'm not always going to make the right choices. But the majority of the time, I'm almost for certain that I can try to do better. I can try to do the right thing most of the time. So when I slip up, those won't be the majority of the issues for me. And so I would rather have the majority of good days than bad days. I would love to have more. I would love to have that I did the right things a lot of the times, instead I did the wrong things. And so that's where I'm headed. And if I could help somebody else along the way, that's what I'm aiming to do. And I'm hoping that my story, my walk, my testimonials can help somebody else, because I know I'm not the only one. I know I'm not the only person that's walked this walk and has been through this journey and been on this yo-yo, this roller coaster. I know I'm not the only one. And so hopefully these stories, these videos, my testimonials, my girl talks will be able to help somebody else. Because you know what I'm saying? I probably needed somebody to help me. And maybe I can help somebody. And if I can't, girl, at least me coming in here, child, telling y'all these here stories about this good food, this healthy food, maybe that'll help you out. Because sometimes we feel like the only way we know how to fix something is that fat way to do it. I'm going to teach us a different way. Because that's what I used to try to tell my dad. Because he used to think there was only one way to skin a cat. I used to tell him, man. When I first went vegan, child, I was trying to tell him, sitting in the hospital, I took them a whole vegan meal. And they were scared to eat it. But honey, when it was all said and done, they loved those vegan tacos. So, yeah, that's all I got to say. First video, real lengthy. And I'm tired of talking because I got one piece of this sandwich still left. And I'm finna finish my sandwich. And I'm finna get back to the rest of my day, because I know y'all want to get to the rest of y'all day. But anywho, this is, believe it or not, New Year's Eve. And so I want to make for sure, if I don't say this, enjoy your New Year's Eve. Go out with this year making sure you leave nothing unsaid, leave nothing unturned. Go out with no regrets. Make for sure you have everything resolved. Get everything off your chest. Don't go out with no hard feelings. Don't go out mad at nobody. Don't go out with no issues. Whatever beefs you have, get rid of them. Whatever problems you have, get rid of them. Whatever, anything you got going on, leave them in 2020. Because 2021, it's a new year. COVID-19 has done enough. Don't take that mess and that issue into 2021. We're going to start fresh. We're going to start new. And that's what we're going to do with our body, with our health, with our lives, with our spirit. That's what it's all about. I love y'all. Can't wait to get started on this journey. I can't wait to share my experience with y'all. And I can't wait to walk this walk with y'all. Let's do this thing together. I love y'all. See y'all later. Bye.